Glad to have you with us from the Port City, Mobile, Alabama, and Hancock Whitney Stadium. EA Sports College Football ready to roll in Week 3. It's the Ohio Bobcats and the South Alabama Jaguars. Reese Davis along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. We'll hear from Holly Rowe in a bit down on the sideline. Headed for the ball, and we're ready for action. From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So South Alabama's offense will have the first possession of the game. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
Nah, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Looking to throw, it's Davenport. Swings it out to the flat. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Offense staying on the field there and hurry up, looking as if they'll go on 4th. Jukes his way for more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Jaguars have it with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
The run inside. It's Phillips. Turning it on. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The Jaguars are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
I know it wasn't an interception, but a lot of times tips and deflections leads to interceptions. Great job by the defender getting his mitt on the football.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Fires to the big fella. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle.
A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Davenport. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Hauls it in. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
I love the third down defense. I love the defense understanding passing situation, dropping back, keeping everything in front of them, and then breaking on the football. In order to do this and be great on third down, you got to do one thing really well. You've got to come up and make that tackle, and that's exactly what he did.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it up with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
The Bobcats offense takes the field for the first time in this game. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, Dave. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
The play action fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And I like where the quarterback got because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on this play instead of an incompletion.
Here's a heat. And they can't make the connection on third down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Punt is on its way. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. On the run, it's Martin.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The throw. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Martin. There's a crease. Pushed out of bounds at the 39-yard line. A big pickup on that run. The Jaguars come to the line with a new set of downs.
Here we go. Jet. Ready, go.
Off the RPO, complete. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Goes to the option. Quick toss. Makes it past the marker. They'll make the tackle, but not before he's got enough to move the sticks and has this defense's head spinning with the option. And the Jaguars back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Wide receiver going in motion. Here comes the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Looking downfield, it's Davenport. Escapes the pressure to his right. Fires downfield. Working on the right. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. The Jaguars, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line.
Ready, go.
They'll use the running game on first and goal. And he's in! Touchdown, South Alabama!
And the offense gets 7 on that drive. And I tell you what, man, like, they got 3. They got some good momentum going, continued the momentum, creating some big plays. Palmer, this offense feels like right now, early in this football game, that they're in control, that they know what they want to do, and the defense is reeling a little bit.
Yeah, the defense needs a stop bad the next time they come out. They've got to go back. They've got to get on the iPads. They got to take a look at what this offense is doing to attack them, because they do look like they're on.
And the ball is loose on the return. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they'll steal a possession. And on that kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. He's got it on the right. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Jaguars! And they take it in for 6 more points. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And the point after is good. Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Final play of the quarter coming. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Just a little off. Incomplete.
This is a team right now playing with tons of confidence because of how much their defense is dominating. Just look what they did the last time they took the field, and look what they're doing early in this game. They've got dudes flying around making plays. They are a tough unit.
It's incomplete, and we'll change ends of the field now. We've reached the end of the period. It's South Alabama holding the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Catch in the middle, it's Bowman. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. A couple of yards shy of the 1st down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. Makes a grab and room to run. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Bobcats are moving quickly down the field. On the option. Pulls it on the option. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little gain because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Makes the grab on the left. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were on the last fourth down.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. And they've found no answer so far. Already to the end zone twice, tacked on a field goal, and now back for more.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Back to throw, it's Davenport. Going over the top. He's got it. He got a foot down along that left sideline. You know what it takes to make a throw like that. The Jaguars have it with a 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Hunter.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on
Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19.
And I think this is going to be a focal point moving forward, man. Like, stopping the run game. Like, they continue to have success and have success now on this 3rd down. They've got to find a way to maybe commit more bodies, be more physical at the point of attack, and take away some of this rush.
Findings, got some room, headed to the goal line. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The big fellas coming out in the goal line defense. A 1st down run on the doorstep. He is denied, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And the Jaguars want to move quickly. They give it, and the ball comes out close to the goal line. And now after losing the fumble, there is an injured man on the field. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll run it. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. The Bobcats can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Right back to it. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line.
Oftentimes when offenses get a 1st down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo, and you're seeing them now go hurry up.
Throws for the tight end. Complete to the right. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10.
Could that be the play that finally wakes them up? Just not a lot of good going on offensively here in this 1st half. They've only got 3 points to show for their efforts. They haven't been throwing it a lot, but they took a shot there. They got a chunk play. Now they're in a position. They need to score a touchdown here before the half is over.
blasted as he lets it go. Working the middle, it's complete. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Quick completion on the out route. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
That looks like a real simple play by the wide receiver, but give him a ton of credit. That was an excellent route. He never telegraphed that he was breaking to the outside. Kept his eyes downfield, so when he cuts, he's able to get maximum separation from the...
Snags it! That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to pass. Under fire. Gets it, and the ball's loose in the backfield. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Now, what a missed opportunity for this offense. They had a chance to get points. Now they turn the football over. But if I'm this defense, I'm ready to roll. I got them in the black zone. They got to go the length of the field, see if I can go make something happen and get this ball back to my offense.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Men, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We start with a look at Western Kentucky, taking on the number 5 team, the Indiana Hoosiers. And it's the Hilltoppers, able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of margins. And this group is finally able to get into the win column after starting 0-3. Let's now take a look at some top 25 games around the nation on another wild day of college football. Back now to your game inside Hancock-Whitney Stadium. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half.
The Jaguars will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. What do you got on the sideline, Holly?
Checking in with the Bobcats head coach at the half. The message of his speech was, I've got to get the running back more involved. They trust him. He's been terrific, but they haven't gotten him enough carries. He said, I've got one guy in the booth upstairs who is tracking how many times our running back touches the ball. That is the most essential part of getting back in this game. Get the rock to the guy who can make the biggest difference.
Appreciate that, Holly. Got it in the middle. It's Pugh. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
And, man, I want to see more of that. Like, I want to see more of this offense being aggressive, taking shots on early downs. It doesn't have to be run, pass. Like, being a little bit more diverse. They've struggled today to find big plays. That's a big one there.
That's where they'll mark him a very productive play and a first down.
It has not been a banner performance so far by this offense. Here in the second half, they need more plays like that. That's a good sign.
Could be an alley. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short.
Right, 14. Ready, go.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Go, go.
In the gun, looking to throw on third down. He lofts one down the sideline. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping to run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the...
He's got it, first down and more. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Gonna look downfield again. Finds his man. It's Bowman. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers.
Well, it looks to me like the offense made some adjustments at halftime. Only 3 points in the first half. But here we go in the first drive of this third quarter. This quarterback looks locked in. Really nice throw there to pick up the first down.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on first and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. They've played keep away with the football, but if this defense can make one more stop on third and goal, they might force a field goal attack. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here, Paul.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man. I'm going to go for the touchdown right here. And if I miss, they got to go the whole length of the field to score a touchdown.
Touchdown, Bobcats! Quick strike through the air for the score.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. South Alabama appears ready to start things on offense. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the third quarter, they'll try to answer here. They'll move the tight end. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rallying to the football?
On the option. He'll toss it. Maybe a crease. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. They'll ride the hot hand. Still on his feet at the 45. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
Defensively, you'll take the slow game. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
The Jaguars have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Running inside. It's Malone. Breaks into the open. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. And the Jaguars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. Using his legs, it's Phillips. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. The Jaguars are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, South Alabama.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Under fire. Finds a man in the middle. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw it. Slings it downfield. That's caught. It's Hodges. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. 3rd and 11. That's the end of the quarter. South Alabama has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. 3rd and long. Try to convert through the air. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. They booted away on 4th down. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. So working with a lead here, they'd like to put together a long, time-consuming drive and put this thing away. Got a man. It's Jenkins. Sometimes it's easy for the receiver to get lost running a drag through all that traffic, Jesse.
Yeah, and this is a receiver too, Reese, who's dangerous once he has the football in his hands. So I like the idea on offense of trying to get this guy the ball quickly to see what he can do out once he has it.
He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 28. The offense changing the play. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The Jaguars will have it 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The run inside. It's Martin. Got enough for the 1st. He finds enough daylight and gets it out across the 45, out of bounds at the 47, and a big run there. And the Jaguars have this offense rolling. Pressure coming. He's going to run it. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Jaguars pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to throw, it's Davenport. A little screen to the running back. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a 1st down.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right? Or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
The Jaguars go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Martin. Might have a chance. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Play number 9 on this drive. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Touchdown, Jaguars! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. The option, the keeper. Oh, he's got some space. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Firing to the right, complete. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Makes one man miss. Still on his feet. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
You got to have better tackling in the back end on defense. The guy didn't have the first once he had the ball in his hand, but because you missed the tackle, they've now got a fresh set of downs.
Nice catch along the sideline and great effort to stay in bounds.
And that's really good defense. That's discipline, man. Understanding, covering top to bottom, but not leaving the running back with a lot of space. They throw that football out to the flats. They break on it right now, give up absolutely no yardage. Nice job seeing it, breaking on it, and making...
Snags it, and he's open. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Bobcats will hustle to the line. From the red zone, looking for a man. Snagged out of the air. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. Wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. Looks as if it's their senior quarterback who's down on the play, and that is a guy they can ill afford to lose. We'll have Holly check on his condition shortly. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. And the defense knocks him down immediately behind the line. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like, understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, but doing it with some discipline. They try to sneak the screen in. They were ready for it. Nice job by this defense.
A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on fourth down. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats. Makes the grab right along the back of the end zone.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
Let's get weird. This is exactly what they needed. They needed something to happen. Down 2 possessions, fourth quarter, got to make it happen. Onside kick, team comes through.
Fires on the move. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
They send the tight end in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly on the move. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Yeah, and I think you know the situation as a defender, and you know you're up by a score, and you know exactly what's going on with the offense. They got to make some big plays here in the fourth quarter. Nice job playing the deep ball, staying deep, and not giving up the big play.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Makes the catch. It's Pugh. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Bring in the heat. And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to...
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He makes the grab. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. Rushes on him. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Behind the chains now on second and long. Tight end now in motion. Pulls it in. It's Bowman. Could not make his way to the corner. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Took a shot as he threw. And this is going to be incomplete on third.
And the defense is smelling blood in the water at this juncture. They know the offense is...
Now wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Pocket breaking down. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.